Watchers of the Marvel Multiverse, a reminder that we are giving away a scale replica of Captain America's shield in celebration of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. To join the raffle, subscribe to the Marvelous Wave YouTube channel, and then head over to Twitter and follow the Stupendous Wave. Leave a comment tagging the Stupendous Wave with hashtag the Marvelous Wave, and tell us who your favorite Marvel villain is. The winner will then be announced on March 19th with the start of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Although there is a little over a year before the release of the second installment of Doctor Strange, the events of WandaVision have gotten us thinking about theories about the Multiverse of Madness before we even get to see the first trailer. And it also doesn't stop rumors and reports from coming in. And watchers, we have an interesting report for you. It has recently been reported that a Marvel insider has said that the Illuminati will be appearing in Doctor Strange. On top of that, this Illuminati won't be formed in Doctor Strange, but be an Illuminati from an alternate universe. Although, by the end of the movie, we could see the formation of this organization in the MCU, or even a revelation that they had existed behind the scenes pulling the strings. It would be awesome to see this group show up either way. And with the many cameos and possible new characters being rumored to show up across the multiverse, this is only part of the excitement surrounding Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. But what is the Illuminati, and what could this mean to the MCU? Although to some it may sound like a sinister group, the Illuminati is made up of the smartest heroes on Earth, whose main goal is to protect Earth in the shadows without the knowledge of the respective teams, to strike before the enemy gets to Earth. The original members include Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Mr. Fantastic, Professor X, Namor, and Black Bolt. Black Panther was also invited to join, but he declined because he did not believe in the group's mission. They each represented the heroes' teams, where they came from, and who they worked with, but worked in secret as a counter-establishment to do what they thought was necessary to keep the world safe. We have only seen 2 of their members so far in the MCU, so it is likely that this organization has not been formed yet, but it could always be formed by different members that are already present in the MCU. And there is also the possibility that Tony made plans for this organization around the same time he thought of the Ultron Initiative, as it appeared to be a plan he made with Bruce Banner before he had access to Loki's staff, and since both plans have to do with the protection of the Earth. The Illuminati could be something Tony left with Doctor Strange prior to his death, for Doctor Strange's eyes only, so that there could be a group ready to do what the rest of the Avengers would be unwilling to do prior to another alien attack. This still hinges on if the Illuminati is actually formed in the main timeline, and with the possible future inclusion of mutants like Professor X and Namor, as well as the eventual introduction of Reed Richards in 2022, as well as the possible reboot of Black Bolt and the Inhumans, we could see this organization get its own story in the future. Due to the current state of the MCU though, it is more likely that this team will be formed in an alternate dimension and show up when Doctor Strange explores the multiverse. With the formation of an alternate Illuminati, it shows that another universe has prepared for alien attacks and even attacks from other dimensions. And if this is the case, we will likely see the original team members show up again, which means we could see Iron Man again and see mutants enter the MCU, but in an alternate dimension. Although they may just be a teaser to what the future of the MCU holds, they may still play a big part of Doctor Strange's story. Once again, the big thing here is that we could see a return of Tony Stark. As Robert Downey Jr. has said to a return, never say never. Although at this time it does seem unlikely, because as far as we know, he hasn't re-signed any contracts with Marvel. But this still doesn't mean we won't see Tony again, as different actors could be taking up the roles to show the differences that do occur in the multiverse. If we finally do get to see the Illuminati in some form in the MCU, it will likely play a large part in the future stories. And with the possibilities of a widening multiverse and timeline and stories like Secret Wars and threats appearing across the stars, this team may be needed more than ever. And with their secrecy, we may have to keep a close eye out for hints at their involvement in the events that follow in Phase 4 and 5. Would you like to see the Illuminati appear in the MCU, and how do you think they could play a part in future stories? Let us know your thoughts and theories in the comments below, and then like this video and subscribe to the Marvelous Wave to assemble and join our team. Have a great day.